All right, we got a offer that I remember we had once before, but well, twice, 3 times before. But I keep struggling with the name. I think it's Zero Neophyte. I think that's what they supposed to be. What they're calling themselves. Zero Neophyte, and we had the most recent one we had from them. It has been a little bit of not that long ago, honestly. 2893. Oh, is that one soldier that that like lives in the present, but it constantly like, relives World War One? I believe that's the one, right? Yeah. He's like in the field, and he stays in that field, and World War One keeps happening in that area, and he's just stuck there. Yeah. I remember that one. All right. Zero Neophyte, new road, Stretchy, Clown Hunter Extraordinaire. Okay, so that's it. I think Stretchy is supposed to be the name. Euclid. Special containment procedures. SCP 3036. Is to be kept in a standard humanoid containment cell in Site 49's B Wing. SCP 3036 is allowed exactly 1 hour of recreation every day. During this time, it is allowed to interact with other anomalous humanoids of similar psychological disposition. SCP 3036 is not permitted to use its anomalous abilities outside of its containment cell or during testing. It will have its recreational privileges revoked for 3 weeks if it violates this condition. This is in order to acclimate to its current environment within Foundation custody. SCP-3036 is to attend medical checkups by Site-43's medical staff for -A1 and -2 safety. Description: SCP-3036 is a humanoid entity entirely made out of human flesh, muscles, and solid body fluids, standing at 185 centimeters tall and weighing 100 kilograms. Black, white, and red ink designs are tattooed to the object's face and along its upper. Black, white, and red ink. So like basically, it's supposed to look like a clown's face, clown makeup. Object's face and along its upper and lower body. SCP-3036 shows no signs of a nervous system, leaving it incapable of sensing touch. Additionally, the object contains no trace of a bone structure or reproductive system. Despite this, SCP-3036 is sapient and fully capable of completing activities that would require higher brain functions in a homeostatic environment. SCP-3036 is fully capable of speaking and reading in English. Personnel interacting with SCP-3036 describe it as a calm and blunt when it comes to individualized conversation between itself and psychologists. SCP-3036 is capable of stretching itself to anomalous lengths. The longest recorded attempt being at 47 meters. Okay. Object does not react with discomfort from being stretched at such lengths. SCP-3036 has often been found stretching itself in its containment cell when no other recreational activities are possible. When damaged either from performing or being harmed, SCP-3036 is capable of regenerating lost tissue in a short amount of time. Sorry about that. According to SCP-3036, it has survived an indeterminate amount of 12 gauge ammunition. God damn. 12 gauge, sorry, not gauge. 12 gauge ammunition. Assault from an unidentified species of bear. A chainsaw being lodged into its head. -A designates 2 humanoid entities living inside of SCP-3036. Both located in the subject's stomach region. -A have been surgically conjoined at the hip and suffer from stunted growth. Oh fuck, what's going on outside? Looks like it sounds like hooligans. It is believed this stunted growth is not natural, instead caused by a currently unknown party. Due to the location of -A instances, it is currently impossible to record the exact weight and height of both instances. The entities individually designated as -A and -A1 and -A2 form a parasitic relationship with SCP-3036. Based off of X-rays of SCP-3036, the mouths of -A1 and -A2 have been surgically connected to a tube inside of SCP-3036's throat. Ugh. This is where -A instances acquire the necessary nutrition. SCP-3036 has denied any and all attempts to remove -A instances from its stomach. Recovery. SCP-3036 was captured following an attempt raid on TOY-233 German Fuller Circuit of the Disquieting. That makes sense. This feels like a Herman Fuller's SCP. In 1999, SCP-3036 was left behind due to unknown reasons. A lot of SCPs in Herman Fuller get left behind. But SCP-3036 claims it was due to bad blood between itself and fellow performers. See interview log below. SCP-3036 was recovered with no resistance. Interview log, Dr. Henderson, subject 3036. What is your name? I don't remember my old name. A long time since I thought about it. I always been called Stretchy by Fuller and my fellow performers ever since I became like this. Not that it really matters. Why can't you remember? Hell if I know. Maybe it had something to do with the surgery. Surgery? Yeah, the surgery. It's how they created us. You don't turn a 7-year-old into a clown overnight, you know. Doesn't say about the age here. Well, the ones that aren't left behind aren't captured by the Foundation, they aren't categorized by name. True. What did the surgery entail? Oh, you know the usual. Fuck the kid up, rip out everything that made them human to begin with, pump hundreds of chemicals into their brains, some magic to patch them back up, and you got a kid with more emotional baggage than yourself. I thought the circus bred clowns. Oh, they do. We just so happened to make up most of the clowns that worked there. It was only when labs went under did they switch to a more humane way of creating clowns. We're the last generation of human finalists. We? Yes. You think that they only created one of me? One of us? What was your profession at the circus? Clown hunter. Explain. Actually, he's a clown and he's a clown, yeah. You see, the bred clowns could be a little bit more, how you put it, rebellious. Runaway were common and plans to run away were rampant. Fuller one wouldn't have liked this. Oh, no. As we weren't useful to the crowd anymore, Fuller let us have some fun with the new breeds, and have fun we did. And what type of fun did you have? Well, let's just say you'd be surprised how thick a clown's skull can be. Honestly, it sort of looked like a broken glass. The fuck? And how long have you been working as a clown hunter? For as long as the new breeds have been around. As I remember my first hunt, I can still remember the sound of wheezing and moaning coming from the clown as I chased it through the woods. Ugh. No thank you. My heart of what was left of it was pumping in my chest. I grabbed him by the throat from 50 feet away, crushing his neck. I could hear it all the way from over there. And what did you do to it? I taught him a lesson. After crushing his neck, I threw him into the tree. The pink blood was pouring out of his stomach. It looked like ice cream if you squinted really hard. He tried screaming in that terrible sing-songy voice he was born with. Tried screaming to the tune of the circus theme. I dragged him back to the circus tent, the ice cream blood pouring out of his stomach. If I didn't know what it was, I probably would have eaten it. Jesus. When I got back to the circus grounds, I signaled the other new breeds. I showed them his wheezing, empty corpse as I held it 10 feet in the air. It was coughing up blood. I showed them what happens when you fuck with Fuller. And you know what the Fuller did to me? What? He hugged me. You don't deserve a hug. He told me that he was the proudest circus owner in America. I made him proud. I made him proud of me. Of me of all people. He let me keep them instead of killing them as a reward. Them? Points to his stomach. My brothers. Brothers? Yes, you see. They didn't survive the surgery. They were going to be like me, but instead of being entertainers, they were going to be clown hunters. However, they fucked up. They didn't know what they were doing and, well, their brains got scrambled. Saw it myself. The brains looked like a bunch of cracked eggs into a white bowl. Fuller was gonna kill them, but after what I did, he decided to, you know, let me keep them. How old were they when this happened? I don't remember. They were my juniors though. Probably single digits. Not that it mattered much. Couldn't leave them to die, even if I wanted to. You don't turn a 7-year-old into a clown. Nah, damn, that's not. Now that is something else. Hey, on the tip trapping, kindness. In Herman Fuller, kindness is nobody's just kindness like that. You know, they don't know. that doesn't work there. Why were you left behind? Masky probably did it on purpose. The little cunt always did hate me. Masky? Nickname. Promotional shit called him Mr. Mask. Gimmick was he could look like anyone. Clown hunter like me, and like me, last generation of human clowns. Why do you think he hated you? I was better than him in like every way. The feeling was mutual. Would have shoved that tongue of his up his ass if he wasn't so good at sucking Fuller's cocks. If I see that little shit again, I'll rip him limb from limb, starting with his cock. Please, keep on track. Oh, excuse me. My mind tends to wander about this kind of stuff sometimes. Anyway, it was a lapdog. Wanted me and my brothers out of the picture. And it did. And I'm fucked. What do you mean? Oh, I think you know what I mean. We all know what happened to Dick. What happened to Dick? Who's Dick? Oh, wait, 29... Gotta double check that one. That was very recent. 2912. Oh, yeah. The different... Yeah, those were the other clowns that they bred. Yes. That's what happens to the ones that are full of values. I'm fucked, and you're probably also fucked. Fuller, he has eyes and ears everywhere. The only ones in this room that aren't gonna die are the guys living in my stomach. Better sign your will, doctor, cause you and me are gonna lie together real soon. End log. Let's see what happens. Addendum 1. On the 12th, 25th, 2000, almost a year after the initial containment of SCP-3036, Site-43 suffered an electrical outage in the B wing of the facility. Oh, here goes. It should be noted that Site-43's B wing has separate power source from the rest of the site as a whole due to its nature as a humanoid containment wing. Security personnel were dispatched to B wing in order to 1. Guard against potential containment breaches by anomalous humanoid, and 2. To investigate into the nature of Site-43's outage. It should be noted that this was 2 months after the initial interview with SCP-3036, and personnel were prepared for possible attack by members of GOI 233. The wing's backup generator was brought online for a short time by Site-43 personnel. 3 hours after the electrical outage on Wing B, 3 individuals wearing clown masks were found nearing SCP-3036 containment cell. Security personnel were dispatched to deal with the potential threat, but were terminated by physical assault. Security footage suggests individuals were level 3 red humanoids. Humanoids capable of limited regeneration. Footage suggests advanced regeneration capabilities. See document physics 222 for more information. I'm gonna click on it, but I'm probably not gonna read it. Yeah, no, I'm gonna read it. I don't think it's necessary to read it. Following this discovery, Wing B was put on lockdown by Site Director, redacted, in order to avoid further entry into Site-43 and to stop the individual from escaping Site-43. Requests for reinforcement were answered by Site-43 and Site-22, with Mobile Task Force Beta-22, the Whistleblowers, and Beta-11, Sane Clown Posse. Security personnel were ordered to eliminate the 3 individuals attempting to enter SCP-3036 cell. After 30 minutes of close-quarter combat, 1 individual was able to enter SCP-3036 cell, while the other 2 were combating Foundation security forces. The following was recorded inside of SCP-3036 cell. Huh. Fuller really let you stand aside these days. Muffled talking. I expected this behavior from the others, but you, Masky, you really let yourself go, didn't you? Muffled talking. Oh, the bitch has claws, doesn't he? But anyways, I know you're gonna kill me, but that shouldn't stop us from having fun. SCP-3036 punches the unknown individual out of the room. Right? It's time for a death battle! Based off camera footage and testimony from surviving personnel, SCP-3036 proceeded to attack the unknown individual, which ended in both it and the 3 individuals sustaining significant damage. Following an additional 30 minutes of fighting and the arrival of MTF Beta 22 and Beta 11, the 3 individuals retreated through an enormous doorway. Oh. SCP-3036 willingly came into the Foundation custody and lost 55% of its body mass, including both its arms, by the end of the fight. SCP-3036 regenerated both arms and arms 3 days after the initial incident. Post-incident interview excerpt. We have Anderson again. Is it Anderson again, or was it? I think so, right? Yeah. Why did you let yourself be captured by the Foundation? You fucks were the only ones keeping me alive back there. You think I could have taken those guys by myself? Ha! You did a number on them. Mostly, you guys don't even see them coming, but thanks to a mysterious benefactor, you told those fuckers to go fuck themselves. I'd be dead if it weren't for you guys. Increased security measures are being suggested for SCP-3036 and other similar anomalies connected to GOY 233. All I can think of was like the very first time you see Freddy Krueger in Nightmare on Elm Street, and like he does like the whole like stretching of the arms thing. That's what I imagine like Stretchy was. Oh hey, Jack, welcome back. Unless you were dead, I don't know, Trump. Ooh, we're almost done. 3 more to go. Why are you angry at the SCP-3036? Is it because he killed the clowns before? Yeah, to be fair, I mean, you can't really blame him. He got groomed into doing that stuff. You turn a 70-year-old into a clown that is able to kill other clowns. He will. The way he talked. Yeah, I mean, again, if you get taken in by Herman Fuller, you get a really fucked up personality nonetheless. I mean, there are a couple of clowns that have contained. 2912 are clowns that Herman Fuller literally like created in a lab. And then there's like the clown family that's like traveling in the forest. They're not contained, but they're not contained, but at least you know there's communication happening there. I'm going to sleep. Bye. The F was with you, Casabon. I see you tomorrow for the 3040s, man. All right.